Alrighty guys, what's up? Sneaky back once again playing some Meat Boy on the PC, and this video is mainly going to be kind of a talking one because I have been trying to figure out this couple of Minecraft videos. If you haven't noticed, I haven't put a Adventures with Me and Tinny out in close. It's been long enough, like it's been quite a little while since I have, and the reason being, like I kind of sort of mentioned in the last video, is the video was just sped up in places, and hold on guys, I can't deal with that sound. But the video was sped up in places for no reason. Like it was just something that went wrong with the capture when it was actively capturing the when it was actively capturing the footage. And so I went through, I did a little bit of troubleshooting, but I at this point it just seems like it's unsalvageable. So what's gonna happen is I'm just gonna have to part 6 is from an earlier session, or is from an earlier time in that night, so you'll have a little bit from that night, but like the next few parts, I mean, nothing really happens. I think what we do is I pretty much just mine out some of my room. I don't actually like decorate or anything. We go out in the night, fight a couple skeletons, I mean some spiders, some creepers, that kind of stuff, and then we go caving. I don't think we've started strip mine yet, or I don't think we go in the strip mine. I think we we go find a cave, and then we find a few diamonds, obviously a bunch of iron, because iron's just always everywhere, and then just stuff like that. Nothing major happens. The bulk of like what happens to the house happens in the part that actually does work. Like the next night of recording that we did. So that's, unless I'm gonna put this video obviously up before why am I going into that one space? I'm going to be putting this video up before I put up the Minecraft, and wait maybe a day or two and see if anybody has any feedback, like if they've had the same problem. I guess I'll give you some background info. I'm using a Roxio. I mean, I know I mentioned that in a few videos, but for those of you that have forgotten, I'm using a Roxio game capture card. I just use their software to record it. I don't use any external like Sony Vegas. I know has something to capture with. I know like there's Adobe Live Encoder, that's more for live streaming though. All that jazz. But if there is anything that I can do, I've tried splitting it into parts and like actually slowing it down by hand, but everything, like not even just the video, like the voices just get garbled and slowed. Why is this happening right now? The voices just slow down and everything. So, like I said, oh my lord, this is stupid. I'm gonna put this up before I do anything, like before I upload anything. Wait for a couple comments. Tin Man Clutch, if you're watching this, I'm sorry. Mostly Tin Man, because false, because he was in there with me, and it was a good hour's worth of stuff. But I mean, there's nothing I can really do about it, because with the sped up video and raw footage, there really isn't much you can do about it. Put it this way, there's not much that I've found to do about it anyways, unless like you put them into two separate files, and it just seems like it'd be more work than it's worth, to be honest with you. and then just have to sync up all the audio sources. Son of a whore. Just have to sync up all the audio sources with the garbled tracks. Just doesn't seem pleasant to do. So I'm just gonna scrap that. I did actually, after I discovered that, I did actually go through the rest of the the rest of the recordings that we did, that I have just sitting there waiting to be edited together and all that happy jazz. I went through, and those, from what I saw of them, they seem to be alright, so those will be coming out. It's just a matter of, waiting until all these Meat Boys come out and seeing if I can get a little bit of a feedback from however many subs I have right now. I think it's like 8 of you guys. I mean, don't get me wrong, it's nice, but get the community to grow and then definitely be able to output some more with some more suggestions. There's that. I guess that was the main point that I wanted to make. Oh my gosh. Wow, I survived that. Also, with this Meat Boy series, I know I said that I was going to wait till I beat the game, like this game, before I started on Super Meat Boy on the console, because my PC just doesn't like well, scratch that. Oh yeah, that's what I want to talk about. Bandicam. I recently discovered Bandicam, and let me tell you, it's amazing. Beats Fraps by about 100%, if not more. This is not a promotion, like, I'm not told to do this, obviously, because I'm new to this, so obviously I'm not going to have anything to say. Like, I'm not going to have any company approach me to be like, hey, promote our thing. But, Bandicam, definitely, if you are an up-and-coming YouTuber like myself, and you don't have, like, a Rampage 4 motherboard with 2 GTX 480s and, like, 32 gigabytes of RAM, and, you don't have a $4,000 build computer where it can just run everything no problem, and you just have, like, an average out-of-the-box, straight from the manufacturer computer, you definitely want to get Bandicam to record, because with Fraps, not only are the file sizes huge, it also demands a lot from your PC. And with Bandicam, I was messing around with it the other day with Minecraft, and whenever I try to use Fraps, it always takes me down to about 7 or 8 frames if I'm lucky, like just walking around. With Bandicam, and I just made sure it wasn't just some glitch. I did it once or twice, and I reviewed the footage, and I made sure it was actually recording. Wow, I'm not concentrating. I hit F3, and I kept my frame rate. Like, I kept that 26 to 30 frame rate. And it's pretty amazing that it records, and it still records in you can still record it in 720p, 30 frames per second, and it still has about a quarter of the file size that Fraps does at 720p. And with Bandicam, it's a lot more customizable than it is with Fraps. That's another great thing, is you can customize so much more with it than you can with Fraps. Fraps, you can just, like, customize the keys that pretty much record, is pretty much the further you can go with Fraps. And so, oh, no way! Bullshit. But with Bandicam, you can do the audio type, like how it records the audio, what frequency it records it at, all that kind of stuff. I don't really know audio that much, but I know with the video you can change the frame rate of it, you can change the like half size, full size, that kind of stuff, and then it goes into like 1280 by 720 and all that, like all that kind of stuff. So Bandicam, definitely, if you have a low-end computer, like straight from the manufacturer, and Fraps just gives you a hell of a time to even attempt to use, and you just get bad frame rate and it lags like a mother, go with Bandicam, definitely, because it is giving me more options to play like games and actually record my voice and all that, and actually put it on YouTube. So, nope, don't do it again. Yeah, finally, holy crap. I'm sorry that took 10 minutes to do. Holy balls, that was bad. That was terrible. But, yeah, it's definitely given me much more to, like, game-wise to choose from. So, with that, I hope to be bringing, Minecraft series. Welcome to Hell. By the way, this is Hell. But there probably will be a Minecraft. What's that do? Oh, that's just straight up lava. There definitely will be a Minecraft series with Bandicam. Now that I have Bandicam, and it actually lets me keep my frame rate, there will be a Minecraft series in the works pretty soon, because I have wanted to do that forever, and I never could because Fraps it's just a hog of all your resources on your computer. So I was never able to, because, you know, it's like I was saying, my computer is literally straight from the manufacturer, straight out of the Best Buy store, and completely stock, no extra graphics cards, no anything. It's just a Asus. Like, Asus, yes, is a great computer, don't get me wrong. At the same time, it's not just straight out of the box. It's not meant to run all of these games and Fraps and render fast. Oh god, don't even get me started with the render times with this thing. It is painful. Oh, no way. Damn, I shouldn't have touched right. But rendering is definitely a pain with just a straight stock computer if you're trying to get the 720p kind of thing going. But anyways, back to the topic of Minecraft. I don't know when that I'll start. I hope to also not only do a single player series, but also I have a server that I run myself on my computer, just like a bucket server, just for me and a couple buddies. And I was hoping to get a few of them on. You know, it's just all about logistics and how well our schedules mesh together, and how often we can get together and actually get on Skype and record, and all that's kind of technical behind the scenes stuff. No guarantees on the multiplayer. Definitely probably a guarantee on the single player. I just don't know how long it's going to take me to get that up and running, because